Mabuhay! My name is RASHEIL ORCULLO OMAPAS, a first-year Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management student at Visayas State University. And this is my final project on my THTY 106 Micro-Perspective of Tourism and Hospitality. According to United Nations World Trade Organization, tourism is a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon that entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or business professional purposes. These people are called visitors, either tourists or excursionists, residents or non-residents. And tourism has to do with their activities, some of which imply tourism expenditure. And it is comprised with 9 sectors: the transportation, accommodation, food and beverage, attractions, events and conference, adventure, travel and recreation, entertainment, travel trade, and tourism services. On the other hand, hospitality refers to the friendly reception provided to the visitors. Relatively, the hospitality industry includes diverse businesses and services of helping people to make them feel welcome and relaxed. This industry is a combination of accommodation and food and beverage businesses that provides more than just the basic needs of the travelers, such as bed, food, and drinks. And it has 5 sectors: the accommodation, food and beverage service, meetings and events, recreation, and travel and tourism. Here are the 9 sectors in the tourism industry. First is the transportation sector. Transportation sector provides visitors with a way to get from one destination to another. Transportation service providers are responsible for bringing tourists from their point of origin to their point of destination. They are like arteries by which lifeblood of the travel industry flows. Tourists can travel using various transportation modes such as air, road, rail, water, and other transportation means. This includes airplanes, railways, cruise ships, buses, and car rentals. And the other modes of transportation includes walking, bicycle, cable cars, gondolas, and ski lifts are available in specific resorts and destinations, which can also be a tourist attraction themselves. Secondly, the accommodation sector. This sector is responsible for providing sleeping accommodation services to the guests. Businesses in the lodging industry can accommodate as few as 1 or 2 guests to as many as hundreds. These can range from hotels, motels, bed and breakfast, resorts, campgrounds, and remote hunting lodges. Next is food and beverage sector. Food and beverage services is the largest sector in the tourism. These are full-service restaurants, cafes, bars and pubs, catering services, and fast food restaurants. Next is the attraction sector. This sector provides entertainment and education for visitors. They can be natural attractions such as Niagara Falls in Canada, Chocolate Hills in Bohol, small, big, and secret lagoons in El Nido, Palawan, or it can be man-made ones like Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, zoos, water parks, and historical sites like Fort Santiago in Intramuros, Manila. Attractions are the main motivators for travel. Without it, drawing tourists to destinations would be difficult, and there would be a little need for all the tourism services such as transportation, lodging, food, and so on. Next is the events and conference sector. Events educate and entertain visitors like festivals, trade shows, concerts, and sporting events. There also includes groups or companies that organize meetings, conferences, and major events by booking flights, accommodation, tours, and meeting facilities for their client and their guests. Next is the adventure, travel, and recreation sector. This sector is composed of organizations that provide exciting and thrilling activities that are done outdoors. Examples of services include skiing, whitewater rafting, whale watching, parasailing, mountain biking, mountaineering and hiking, and golf courses. Adventure tourism gains much of its excitement by allowing the tourist to step outside their comfort zone. Next is entertainment sector. Entertainment is a form of activities that take away people's stress physically come from home and work or school and give them properly amusement to relax. Examples are movie theaters and carnivals. The tourists will be able to rest and enjoy themselves at these establishments. And if the tourists are satisfied, there is a big probability that they will return. Second to the last is travel trade sector. Travel trade is a less glamorous sector than the other sectors, but still essential to the tourism industry's success and well-being. People who work in the travel agency make reservations for attractions such as lodging, tours, transportations, and food and beverage. These reservations can be made as part of an all-inclusive fee package or as a single reservation for a single traveler. Some of the agents are travel agent and tour operator. Travel agents create and sell travel packages that coordinate a traveler's accommodation, transportation, and activities while on vacation. While on the other hand, tour operators design and market tours for specific areas. They organize sightseeing tours and accommodation in a particular destination or region. Lastly is the tourism services sector. This sector promotes and supports the tourism industry. It is made up of departments in the federal, provincial, and local government that promotes and regulates tourism. It is also made up of organizations, associations, government agencies, and companies that specialize in serving the needs of the tourism industry as a whole rather than the needs of travelers specifically. Those working in the tourism services includes people who research tourism trends, advertise and market tourism products, educate or inform others about tourism, and those who distribute general tourism information like statistics. Retail businesses that benefits from tourism and travel also fall into this sector. This has been RASHEIL Orcullo Omapas. I hope you learned something and have a good